Mmm, that's delicious. And it's really moist. I can taste the almond extract straight away. Hello everyone and welcome back to Time for Keto. Today I decided I'm going to make a pound cake. I'm going to make a keto pound cake. And it's going to have cream cheese icing as well. And the good thing about this cake is each slice only has 256 calories and 3.5 grams of carbs. So stick around and I will show you the recipe. Now this was a great recipe that I found online, and I thought I'm not going to change the ingredients because I think it's perfect. So let's get started and I will show you the ingredients that I use. Very simple. We are first going to start off with 115 grams of softened cream cheese. We're also going to have 56 grams of softened butter, and this is unsalted. We're also going to add a half a cup of granulated sugar sweetener. And we're going to mix all of this together until it's well combined and fluffy. Well, this has been beating for a little bit, and I think it's time to add the next ingredient, which is a teaspoon of almond extract. I'm just going to turn this down a bit. And there's a teaspoon of almond extract, and we want to mix this really well. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit. The next two ingredients that we'll be using is 4 eggs, and I'm going to just add them slowly. And we need some sour cream, and this is 62.5 grams or a quarter of a cup. So just add that in as well. And this is full cream sour cream, by the way. And we have to mix this really well. So let's continue mixing this. I think this has been beaten quite well. And I'm going to go on with the next ingredient. So I'm going to turn this off. And the final two ingredients that we are going to need is 100 grams of almond flour, or 2 cups, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And we are going to combine this until it's light and fluffy. And that's it with the ingredients, and we can get it into our Bundt pan. So what I have here is a cake Bundt pan, and this is the smaller one, but you can easily fit 6 to 8 cups of batter in this Bundt pan. So I'm going to use this, and I've already greased it, and we are going to bake this in the oven for around 40 minutes. Now, just again, keep an eye on your oven and check it once in a while. I think I'm going to put the timer on for 35 minutes and check it from there, and I will let you know how long it actually has taken to bake this cake. So let's get started with this process of putting the batter in the Bundt and getting it in the oven. Well, that was 35 minutes, and I did put a toothpick in it just to check and see if it was cooked, and it has. So let's get this bundt cake out of the oven. This looks great. Okay, let me just show you quickly. This looks like. There you go. Yeah, so that took 35 minutes. So what we need to do now is just let this cool down in the bundt pan for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. You don't want anything sticking. And then we're going to put it on a cooling rack so it all cools down. And then I will bring you back for the next step, which is the cream cheese icing. Well, the cake has cooled down and I think it looks pretty good. Let me just show you. What do you think? I think that looks great. So now we need to do the icing. So if you have a look here, here's our little bundt cake. And I'm not going to do an icing, I'm going to do a glaze. And the ingredients that we're going to be using for the glaze is 50 grams of cream cheese, which is softened, 20 grams of sugar sweetener and the powdered one. We also have 5 grams or 1 teaspoon of unsalted butter, which is softened, and of course, vanilla, and I'm going to use only half a teaspoon. We also have water just to make the consistency looser if necessary. So let's combine all of the ingredients together. I'm just going to mix it all up. Half a teaspoon of vanilla. Oops, that was a little bit more. And let's just go ahead and stir this and see if we need to add any water. A bit more water. I think we found the consistency. I think I ended up adding around 2 tablespoons of water, but you just gotta assess, I guess. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put this on the cake. All we're gonna do is just drizzle this glaze all over the cake, and that would be it for getting the cake ready. So let's just go ahead and you sort of just want each slice to be able to have a bit of this icing glaze. Just gives it that extra sweetness, that extra cream cheese flavor, I guess. You want to put it that way? There you have it. I'm just going to let this set for a little bit. And I'm going to actually put it on another cake platter so it looks a bit nicer. Well, there you have it. It's done, it's ready, and it's very, very rustic. But let's try it and see how it tastes. There we go. Looks pretty good. I think that looks great. Okay, let's try. Looking forward to this. That's delicious. And it's really moist. I can taste the almond extract straight away. What I like about it is it's very moist because of the cream cheese and the sour cream, but it does not have that almond flour texture, it really tastes like a normal pound cake with white flour. So that's absolutely delicious. I really like it. Now I'm going to try the icing to see how different it will be with the sweetness. So let's, any excuse to have some more. So the icing. The icing is great, or the glaze, because it's made with cream cheese as well. You have that cream cheese aftertaste, but a sweet cream cheese aftertaste, and a bit of vanilla undertone. So that icing, that glaze complements the cake perfectly. I'm really happy with this. I think you will be too. And I think, just looking at this cake, it could probably go further than 10 slices, but for now, go ahead and cut it into 10 slices because we know exactly how many carbs it is, which is 3.5 grams, and it's guilt-free. So give it a go. It was really simple. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked this recipe, and if you did, please like and subscribe because it means the world to me. It just helps the channel. And if you have any variations to this recipe, let me know because I love a good pound cake. So there might be something different that you may add, or, you know, that's gonna give it extra flavor or make it extra moist. Thanks again. I will see you soon. Bye.